one of the suggestions is for the next general elections or local elections, they should be independent. You should not have people from political parties with their hands on votes. That is my view on that. And it should be the same for the CEC as well.
Yeah, I can understand your view. It would be probably a lot better if the people which are who are in the CEC would be judges or independent people.
Mm-hmm. So, looking forward, having observed the campaign, the day of the vote, the counting perhaps as well, what do you have recommendations for reforms or improvements or steps that Kosovo should take in the future?
Well, first of all, the ballots. I don't know if you saw a ballot, but it was kind of difficult to understand how it works. Though I think they need more simple ballots. It would be a good solution to have very simple ballot. Secondly, we noticed also that there were not very many women running for the charge of mayor. Mm-hmm. So we saw also that in rural areas, the commissioners were mostly men. So they have to improve that for the next election. The women should be more present, should be running for mayors, and should be also present in the commissioner as commissioners mm-hmm. in the polling stations. And then we also saw that sometimes there were not very many representatives of non-majority communities. Mm-hmm. So they have to improve that also. And maybe the last critics, the most polling stations were not accessible to the disabled person. Mm-hmm. They have to make an effort in that matter.
Yes.
We can also see, the last critics, the participation of out-of-country voters mm-hmm. were also very important. So it's also a problem because out-of-country voters, they're very far from the local topics, and maybe they don't have to be so present in that kind of election. But I would like to conclude the fact that the campaign and also the day of the election, very, very smooth, and there were not very many problems. Mm-hmm. We critics, of course, but we also noticed that it was a very calm and quiet day mm-hmm. On last Sunday.
And I guess I would say overall the report is very positive. Kosovo did very well in terms of how it was hoped they would perform. Is this going to bode well for its bid to join the Council of Europe as well?
Well, our report will be voted by the Council of Europe mm-hmm. next March. So I can't say at what time the recognition of Kosovo to the Council of Europe can be made. It's not mm-hmm. of my responsibility.
No, but will the report maybe help things slightly? Will it go in Kosovo's favor in the bigger process?
Probably. Mm-hmm. Probably, but I can't really say that because it's only my point of view, you know. And the campaign, the day of the election, were very positive. So you could imagine what the future is.
As we would say in Albanian, mi kismet. We hope it goes as planned.